Oh my, so the Fundie Atheists have arrived on my recent video about Fundie Atheists, and they are expressing their discontent. 8 dislikes, they're showing me! Nothing quite changes the world like vote botting a video down. Which I have to ask, when you guys become Fundie Atheists, how does it work? Is there like a big ceremony with Archbishop Richard Carrier or perhaps Monsignor John Loftus or anyone like that, where you deny the Holy Spirit, I suppose, kick Jesus out of your heart, maybe, and after they make the final pronunciation, this ceremony is concluded. Go in peace to hate and disobey the Lord. Are you commanded to get a YouTube account? Because that's pretty much, my goodness, anywhere on YouTube that atheism is criticized. The vote bot brigade comes marching in, and it's even like, all right, case in point, like my video. Okay, I was a little snarky about these Fundie atheists who think they're being so witty and critiquing the Trinity, but they're not even critiquing the Trinity properly and not even mocking it properly. I'm a little snarky, but at the root of it, all I'm doing is saying, if you're going to mock something, mock it correctly. Kirk Cameron got crucified for making his crocoduck gaffe about evolution. Crucified. There's crocoduck there's crocoduck t-shirts, there's crocoduck mugs. There's a anti-creationist channel that has like the annual Golden Crocoduck Awards. Destroyed. So he makes an idiotic misrepresentation of what evolution is, and that's great, and let's yuck it up and make t-shirts and everything about it. But when a Christian points out that Fundie atheists are, making idiots of themselves, misrepresenting the Trinity, boo, boo, 8 thumbbots down. And I want to give you a really stark example of this. You guys ever heard of Light Matter 5252? He's Dark Matter's older brother. He's a Christian. Absolute class guy, just full of peace and Christian love, polite as all get out. And he made a video about God being invisible. Now, I'm sure atheists would disagree with this, but look at the Sith lightsaber on this. 261 dislikes. What is with you people? Do you think thumbotting, is gonna affect the world in some way? Here's another one. You guys ever hear the Dane Cook bit about how an atheist sneezed on him and he said God bless you to him? The atheist's like, I don't believe in God. And he's like, Dane Cook's like, well, what do you? He's like, maybe I should say, okay, nothing happens to you after you die. And the atheist was like, what do you think happens after you die? And Dane Cook's like, well, I think, it's going to be like coming back at an airport, seeing family and friends. They're greeting you at the baggage terminal. It's going to be wonderful. And the atheist is like, let me tell you what happens to me when I die. I'm going to be buried and decompose and go into a tree and have my branches and leaves flower out, and this is how I will always be remembered, or something like that. And Dane Cook says, well, here's what I hope happens to you. I hope some big, sweaty, smelly lumberjack comes up and starts sawing you down and sawing you down and sawing you down, and they grind up all your pieces and print the Bible on you. Well, that's kind of funny. It's not a bad bit. You go to this video, and you have all these Fundie atheists whining and boo-hooing. There's the occasional atheist who I would not say, is just a regular atheist, not a Fundie atheist, saying, this is pretty funny. I'm an atheist. This is funny. And then all these others, seriously, this isn't funny. What's funny is people think they believe in someone whose existence goes against all logic, thinks it's funny. A tree's a tree, not a person. And to everyone who can't stand it, thinks it's funny, move when people think this is funny, move to North Korea, opinions don't exist there. And the video owner's like, my question for you is you looked up the video, knowing what it's about, you're just a troll over it because of your opinion. You know whether what good you have an opinion. You want to share it. YouTube comments are made to be help users with their videos, but when it isn't me acting or isn't even me part of the video, shove your comment up your arse because Dane Cook isn't going to come here and read it. And then elsewhere in the video, they're like, oh, theists have Dane Cook. We atheists have George Carlin and Bill Hicks. We have really good comedians. I mean, goodness. I mean, what is it with Fundie Atheists just feeling like they have to change the world by, making snarky YouTube comments and red thumbing videos? It's like you want theists to get over it and have a bit of humor about their religion, and yet when yours gets, mocked and ridiculed, well, it's time for the butthurt brigade to come marching out. That's all.